Alrighty guys, so Haybine number 2 is literally a twin sister to Haybine number 1. Only this one is in a lot better condition. The reels are straight.
I can tell you why.
Because this one never got a friggin' set of harrows put through it. That's why.
It's my baby.
This is CP's find. This is the machine she pulls. But she's got 2 sickles broke in the worst possible spot.
I think that's where my knife is welded too.
Yep. Right at the head. So we got to take...
That's what she said.
That's what she said. Right at the head. We got to take all of this out so we could replace this sickle and a half. It's 1 unit. And this one will probably be fine for hay, but
we're doing it because of the location.
We're going to change him out. The tip is broke off. We'll change him out. And then over here, it's no big deal. And there's another one further down. That guard, see what I mean by bent guards? See this? He's really bent up. Next one down is bent up. Babe in the tractor is the straightening tool.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't mind grabbing it for me, that'd be awesome. And I'll work at pulling this shit apart.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, this tool here is handy as fuck for changing out sickles, let me tell you. Handy. Kind of like a so. It's not in there? Then it's in the shop. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna continue working at this. We'll bring you back after. Alrighty guys, how's it going this morning? So we got this guy pulled up last night. As far as the table goes, it's good. Had a couple of bent guards, straightened them up. Replaced 2 sickles, one there. There, one on the very end, the sickle and a half. It goes right there. It's 1 unit, so it's a full sickle. Show you closer. Here. This is a half sickle, and it's all 1 unit. A full sickle and a half sickle, all is 1 unit. And it's kind of a sucker to change because you got to pull the head off, pull this bar off, that's part of your head for your knife drive. You pull all that out, and then you can change that one. There is another one on here that is, the tip is broke, but I'm not changing it. And you can see this one right here. But if you look close, right at the end of my finger, it looks like there's a hump right there. Well, there is, because it's welded. This sickle and this sickle are welded right there to the knife itself. The knife bar broke right here. And I V'd it out and I welded it top and bottom. And then for added reinforcement, I welded the sickles to the knife to give it added reinforcement right there. So that sickle's not getting changed. There's a few that are a little bit wore down, but we'll give them a go. It was still cutting good when we quit cutting last year, so I think it'll be fine. So outside of that, check the oil in the machine here this morning, do a full grease job, and it should be ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna grab my glovies and the grease gun, and we'll get rocking and rolling. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty guys, so this one is up and running. The only thing left to do for both machines, replace our flag. I forgot to pick one up yesterday when we were in the city. Last year we had a flag on just one machine. This year I want to put the flag on both. Why, you might ask? Just because. That's why. No reason other than that. So, with that, I'll let you guys go while I go and unhook this sucker. I'll park him beside the other one, and we'll see what happens next. Might get hooked up to a baler. Talk to you later. Alrighty guys, CP wanted to go for a drive and check out our hay. So last year was the first cut on this field. And we did like 3.5 bales an acre out here. That's like a fucking thistle, that goddamn thing.
It's not pokey.
Anyways, this year we had frost on it and it set it back hardcore, but I'm not impressed. A big section of the field, see that guys? It's barely, on average, it's like 12 inches tall. That's it. And it's flowering. Where the water runs are, and where it's lower ground, like over through here, that's a water slough area. There it's a lot better. But out in the open area, it's you guys tell me what you think. Now, keep in mind, this is organic land. I cannot fertilize it. Is it lacking fertilizer? Was it the frost set it back that hard back in May and it hasn't recovered and I just need to fucking cut it and then it'll take off again? I don't know, but I'm not impressed at all. It is not doing good this year for us. Anywho, this is that field. Over here, ironweed. Over here, this is the field that we seeded last year in July. The field was too wet to seed in May when I wanted to, May, June. And then we came in here and we had to disc it hardcore. The wild mustard looked like a mustard field that was seeded. It was unfriggin' believable on how much wild mustard was out here. And we finally got it seeded mid-July. Some of it, where I'm standing right now, was put down at like 54 pounds an acre. And then when we reseeded or finished the field off, because we ran out of seed, that stuff is 8.5 pounds an acre. And it's coming, but even this field isn't doing that great. The grass you see out here, that tall spindly shit, that's that quack grass. Some people might call it wild ryegrass, but it's quack grass or twitch grass. Anywho,
Time to go fishing.
time to go fishing. And we're in store for 2 days of rain starting tomorrow. So yeah. Okay, let's go look at some other fields. Talk to you guys later. Alrighty, so here,
Is this where I sprayed heavy? For that silver sage?
over that way more. This is that hay that we seeded with our hoe drills. Missed one. Fucking absent. Oh. Terrible shit. And then I came in and I put some oats in because it was patchy. And now we've come back and we seeded more hay on top. So she's thin. But with that oats in there, with the alfalfa, with the grass, we can still cut and make square bales out here. It'll still make a good feed. But it's short in spots also. We'll see what happens in a couple more weeks, but it'll be a little weedy. But you'll just have to grin and bear it.
Well, it's not as bad.
What's that, babe?
Silver sage isn't as bad.
No, you whapped it pretty good when you came out here and hand sprayed it.
Yeah.
This area where we're standing was loaded with silver sage, and CP sprayed it a while back. I think I had that on video a while back, guys.
No, you weren't out here.
No, but I came back a few days later and looked at it. But there is still the odd one.
Thistle.
Yeah, that goddamn thistle.
I don't want to put that in the barn. Just over here, Dave. Damn it. Get your round bale up. Shit.
Do the opening rounds with the round baler and inside with the square.
Yeah,
Because over here it's a lot better.
'cause I'm not feeding thistle. You spread
Grass out here, yes.
yeah.
Whether it'll take, I think it took. Here's little guys.
Yeah,
See?
some small ones.
They're coming. Lots of twitch grass out here too.
Lots of oats coming.
Yeah. And if you cut it for, because CP don't want oats in her bales, square bales.
But she's asking for rafts in the barn.
But if you cut it in the grassy stage, it'll be fine. Some of it caught. Some of it did not.
Maybe it's too far to ground.
And there's some just coming. it's not bad. It's just starting to flower. We can give it some time and it might take off okay for us. Scentless chamomile. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. We'll yammer at you all later. Have a good one. Alrighty guys, well, just spent the last hour and a half, 2 hours cleaning this thing. Now some of you might say, well, it don't look very clean. Well, we didn't friggin' wax it, I'll admit. Now that's gonna be an ugly streak, but whatever. But the whole front end was still caked with mud and crud. Underneath was all dirty with mud and crud. We had the hood up, we did the whole engine. Purple Power soap. And then when we ran out of that, we switched over to a Princess Auto soap. It's purple, but to be honest, I don't think it works as good as the Purple Power, but it's less than half the price. So, but yeah, all up through there, underneath, all through there, all the way front to back. Everything got done. The windows need to be gone over with a window cleaner because our water is so friggin' harsh, it leaves the windows cloudy. But Big Blue's clean. No more mud and crud floating around all over the place. The back end was cleaned from before, but we went over it one more time. I actually have to change the fuel filter in this guy again. Something must have been in the tank, and the sensor is saying there's junk caught up in the filters. So yeah, anyways, so that job is done. Now I can get him out of here and put away, or moved out of here, and I could bring Little Blue in. He's next on the list. Talk to you guys later. Like this stuff as good as the Purple Power. The Purple Power seems to work a lot better. It foams up and sticks a lot better. This stuff from Princess Auto, this Wet Jet, isn't quite as good. But that's what we got, so that's what we'll use. Later. Here. Back up. There we go. So, I got the back cover for this light bulb. There's a rubber seal inside there. I got to get inside there and get him out. Well, the rubber seal fell out, so a bunch of dirt fucking sucked into there. Well, that kind of sucks.
But as far as the blue part, it's about as clean as I'm gonna get it. Got all the mud. Inside wheels could be better. But you know what? Everybody's critical, whether it's their own stuff or not, and all the grease and grime and 99% of all the crud is off, and little blue looks a whole fuck of a lot better than he did. So I'm gonna this fucking hose is a piece of shite. There's holes in it everywhere. Anyways, hole there, another hole right at the where it connects to the machine, another hole 5 feet back from that. Time for a new hose, I'm thinking. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe. Fun. Let's get her done. We'll catch y'all later.